Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pleasantview. Today we are doing our first day of university with Angela and Lilith Pleasant. I just wanted to start off by sharing the household bio that I wrote for them. The Pleasant sisters don't have a lot of money saved for college. Will they be able to stop fighting long enough to be successful? We are playing our first day of university, and I am so excited. So you guys have barely seen this lot yet. Oh my gosh, today is leisure day. I totally forgot. Okay, are we gonna do anything for leisure day in this house? We don't necessarily. Oh, they're getting there. Oh, girls, you're fighting already. You're fighting. But they got their adult traits, and I think this is hilarious. So Lilith is an underdog, which I just think is like perfect for her. But Angela got the rebellious trait. Do you think she's like learning from her sister, or do you think that now that she's an adult, she's going to start acting out? Maybe now that she's out from under the thumb of her parents, she no longer feels like she needs to be like the good girl. Is that what's happening? Angela has like a little rebellious streak now? Okay, and if you guys didn't watch the recap video for day 3, Alvin and Tasha are now dormies. They aged up to adults, and I decided to make them dormies since we have the girls here. So they will start moving in. Like there's Alvin right there, just claimed this room. And so Tasha should be coming here. I don't let my game generate random dormies, so it shouldn't. And I also made Tasha and Alvin secret society members. So hopefully the game will not generate a secret society member either. Usually you have to be friends with 3 secret society members to get inducted. So it might generate one more. And if it does, then it does. And I'm not too worried about it. But you'll see I have a 48-hour semester mod. So there's 48 hours until the final exam. So they have that long to get their grades up. Lilith, why are you walking around in your underwear? Crazy. Look at that face. Yeah, you guys just got in a fight already. Like you're back to negative 100 over 100. Jesus, you two. What am I going to do with you? Oh, look, Lilith has 2 bolts with Alvin. I don't know that Angela knows Alvin. Oh, she does, but negative chemistry, so that's okay. But anyway, oh, look, Angela wants Dirk to go to college, not Dustin, Dirk. Oh my god, like I haven't even pressed play, and look what's happening here. She is BFFs with both Dirk and Dustin. Obviously, she has no chemistry with either of them right now because they're both still teenagers. I think it's hilarious that she wants Dirk to go to college. She wants to have 3 best friends and be friends with Alvin. And Lilith wants to be friends with Tasha and with Alvin, of course, and best friends with Bo. Her and Bo are just like so adorable together. So they're both undeclared at the moment. So let's just press play and let things kind of go. I don't stop. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna press go. I'm gonna have queue up some things for you two. Angela, you need to pee, and Lilith, you also need to pee, and you both are hungry, but our cafeteria person hasn't showed up yet. Oh look, there they are. What's their name? Sophia Newton. So Sophia is gonna come cook something for you guys. Okay. And then I did have them both claim rooms already. So because Angela has a lifetime want related to a career, I think I'm going to have her declare a major related to that career. But Lilith will just wait and see if she wants to declare a major. What it is, she's a popularity sim, so she's probably going to roll the want to... Oh, look, there's Tasha. So Tasha is showing up now. Look at her little young adult self. Oh, there's our cheerleader, has generated. So I didn't generate these myself. I'm gonna let the game generate all of them. Oh, are you guys flirting? Are you flirting in the bathroom? Already? Is that because she's walking around in her underwear? I mean, she's cute. Yes, you. I'm talking to you. Yeah, oh, so now you realize you're in your underwear. Oh my gosh. You too. First kiss? First kiss in the bathroom? You haven't? What is this? And of course, now you became friends with him. See, I told you she'd roll the want to become a drama major. Oh, getting in a fight. All right, so I'm just pausing because my goal for today, honestly, is to get them both majors and also... Angela, why are you in your underwear? What is going on? You guys are crazy. You guys are nuts. But let's just pause for a moment. And our cheerleader got her traits. Her name is Vicky Beck. She is a mooch, over-emotional, ambitious, generous, lucky. She likes yellow and metal music. Yellow and metal. I think that's kind of a funny pairing, but okay. Well, okay, why don't you both come eat some pancakes? I'm not gonna force them to like each other if they don't want to, but look at you two over here. Why are you in your underwear? Yeah, cry, cry, cry. All right. Bills. Oh my gosh, I think it is, what is it, technically like Thursday, so they do have bills. 600 simoleons. Sheldon, bringer of bad news. So Lilith, in the last episode, I actually forgot to do something. So I did it at the beginning of this episode, is I gave her another 100 simoleons because she got a chance pop-up from school that she got 100 simoleons. So she has 100 from that and 500. So she only has 600 simoleons. And we have her tuition object. We should put their tuition objects out. They don't actually accrue interest during while the Sims are at university. There's no interest, positive or negative. The way that these work is when they are teenagers or younger, if you put savings into them, they will accrue interest, positive interest, like a normal bank account. And then after they graduate, during young adulthood, nothing happens. It's just zero. And then after young adulthood, when they're an adult, it gains interest in the opposite. Then it's a loan. So essentially, if you put it in before they go to college, it's a savings account. In college, it's suspended. And then afterwards, it's a loan, is how it's treated. All right, and Angela has 1,000 because she got some money from a scholarship. I cannot believe. Look at this. Look at this. She went to college and her first thing is kissed Alvin for the first time. I cannot believe you, Lilith. That was so fast. And both of you. Oh, I wish that this was a better screenshot. Maybe it will be, but can you guys imagine if this is going to be the thumbnail for this video? The Pleasant twins just walk around in their underwear all day. That's gross, Angela. That's gross. I cannot believe that you guys are just walking around the dorm in your underwear. And I like how when you sit down to chat, you guys are like, yeah, we're fine, but then you just continuously get in fights. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have Lilith declare the drama major. That's the #1 major that the popularity sims roll. And then Angela will be a major related to her lifetime want. So whoever finishes first can declare their major. And then we have 2 dormies and we have our cheerleader. Let's take a look at our cheerleader. I just want to see since I let the game generate her. Ooh, cute. You're cute. Okay. And then the game should also generate a llama mascot, a cow mascot, a coach, all of those kinds of things. Guys, eat your pancakes, eat your pancakes. And then Lilith, you're full, so why don't you call college, declare your major. You will be a drama major, I suppose. I don't want all my popularity sims to be drama majors. And then the fortune sims tend to like to be economics majors, biology majors, that kind of thing. I do have some mods related to majors in my game because of course I do. But what are you doing? Clean up. You want to clean. Isn't that what what's her name? Sophia does? But okay. Aw. Look at this. Did I set it to the right day? Declare major. I don't know if I actually did, but that's adorable. What did she want to be? Oh, drama. Ideal careers: circus, entertainment, dance, show business, politics, and athletic. Okay. I want to take a look at our person over here. Why do you have your eyes closed? Open your eyes. Ooh. Oh, she's got one of my custom eyes. Those are like purple black. Ooh, those are pretty. Okay, and now Angela, you can come declare your major. Call college. You want to be a Hand of Poseidon. So we will be doing that for you. You want to gain some fun, so why don't you just come join? See, and look, and then Angela wants, I'm sorry, Lilith wants Dustin to go to college. Oh my goodness, you guys. I've never had them like swap partners. But in this playthrough, they very well might. Angela does not have class in an hour because she's changing her major. So let's see, which majors have... It's this one. Biology has oceanography. So it looks like biology is the only one that is tied to the oceanography career, so that's what she's going to be, a biology major. And I do that to have more variety in my Sims. Oh, what happened there? Oh, are you just realizing that you're in your underwear? I think there must be something wrong with the ceiling in this lot because they think they're outside. I know that this looks like it doesn't have a ceiling, but that's only because it's a staircase, so it's open to the second floor. I don't know what's going on really there, but anyway. So now what time do they have class? Angela is from 4 to 7, and Lilith is from 7 to 9, and both of them don't have the skills that they need. So I do have my Sims that have lifetime wants related to a career pick something related to that, because some people, when they go to college, they know what they want to do. They know what they want to do with their life, what career they want, and so they pick something related to that, and that's just what a lot of people do. That's not what I did. That's not what most people do. So people who don't have a career-oriented lifetime want, like Lilith, I let them major in whatever they feel like. But if you know what career you want, go for it. Okay, what are you doing, Lilith? Oh, I swear to God, are you... Holy hell. She is relaxing on the bed, and here comes Alvin. Oh my God, Lilith. What about Dirk? I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not a couple anymore. Because once my Sims age up, they lose their relationship flags with the teenagers. But this is so fast, Lilith. You're not even... Oh my God. Oh, there's the crush. There it goes. All right, well, you guys do your thing, I guess. Who's this down here? This is Professor Monica Davis. Hey, I was looking at your eyes. Professor Monica Davis has her traits. Ooh, you have purple eyes. Purple eyes. She is a worrier, hot-headed, dramatic sailor. All right. You sound like a popularity sim. I can't believe you two. I can't believe you, Lilith. You are just... Oh. Okay, but we need to figure out how the girls are going to pay their bills. So, because they are not, what's the word? Because they're not earning interest or anything on their tuition object, I don't feel the need to put any money that they get directly into that. But that doesn't mean I want them to spend all of it. So I think that they'll probably split the bills equally. So they each need to put $300 towards these bills. So I'm going to have them each do that when Lilith is done with what she's doing upstairs. All right, you, Angela, let's go upstairs and change into some normal clothes. Change into everyday. And then you two, well, Lilith just had her first woohoo less than 24 hours after turning into an adult, going to college. Alvin, I feel like you're taking advantage of her. So Angela got the rebellious trait, and then Lilith is rebelling in her own way. You're gonna go practice your painting? Why are you turning right back into your underwear? Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a crazy household, isn't it? Do you even need creativity? No, you need charisma, body, and logic. But if you want to practice creativity, go for it. Angela, don't you dare go shove your sister. Oh, I forgot to show you guys their outfits. Here, let's do that with Angela before anything else. Angela, come here. Let's do Angela's adult outfits for you guys. Where is it? So many things. Gussy up, check outfits. And I will show those to you guys right now. So I kept her with the green, very similar to what she was before. Look at her, isn't she adorable? I gave her slightly different makeup. And obviously that romper she was wearing wasn't available, but I kept her other outfits similar in style to what she had before. I hope you guys like that. Angela, you need to get logic and cleaning. Are you a neat sim? No. All right. You want to have 3 best friends. You want to be friends with Alvin. Where is he? Did he go to class? Alvin. He might be in his room. I can't knock on his door, so maybe not. He must have gone to class. Okay, well, you can't be friends with him right now. You want 3 best friends. Who else are you friends with? Randy. If Randy came to college, I think that Randy and Angela would end up together, to be honest. All right, well, who else do you want to be friends with? Coral or your Aunt Jennifer? Why don't we call your Aunt Jennifer? I don't know that she's home from work yet, but let's go ahead and call your Aunt Jennifer. You're close to being friends with her, and you're actually close to being best friends with her also. So why don't you just tell her how things are going now that you've moved into the dorm? Oh, never mind, you have class. Haha, just kidding. Angela has class in an hour, so Angela's going to go to class. That's happening on its own, so I'm just going to let it happen. And then Lilith, you are doing this of your own accord, but you also want to meet someone new. So you could meet, is the cheerleader still here? No, but you can meet Sophia. Because remember, Lilith needs tons of friends because of her lifetime want to maximize her influence and use it 200 times. So in order to maximize her influence, which is this bar over here, she needs 2 more friends to get to the next level, and then she'll need even more friends to get to the level after that. And then she wants to use her influence 200 times, and she only has 500 influence points. So she needs to do these wants with the blue borders. She needs to do these wants so that she can gain influence points. So those are the wants that we're going to focus on for her. But right now, I'm just going to let her paint in her underwear, because why not? I mean, maybe she did learn to paint from Dirk and Darren, and she's picked up an affinity for that. Now, my Sims, my young adult Sims, cannot get pregnant. So even though she woohooed with Alvin, she is not going to get pregnant from that. I just, in my head, in my canon, you know, there's like something in the water on campus or something that prevents pregnancies. So Sims on university lots in the university neighborhood cannot get pregnant. So male and female, even if they get abducted by aliens, they will not come back pregnant. However, if the Sim that can get pregnant is in the main neighborhood and they woohoo, the main neighborhood Sim could get pregnant. So for example, if Lilith was an adult in the main neighborhood and Dirk was here as a young adult and they woohooed, Lilith would then be able to get pregnant as a Sim in the main neighborhood, but not while she is living at the university. I will be doing tours of the university lots. You guys commented on the lot tour videos that you would like to see more of those, so I will be doing tours of my vacation neighborhoods and my university lots for you guys. This is a custom university neighborhood called Mission University that you guys can find on Mod The Sims. I will link that in the description for you. I have edited the lots, though I have not edited most of them very much because I just didn't have the time. I didn't prioritize doing it. So I may edit some of these community lots here a little bit more later, but for the moment, they are not very different from what you would download. I did make some changes, but very minor, very minor. Obviously, you can see all these rooms that are not claimed. You'll see I added in all the dorms to all the rooms. I added laundry hampers and things like that. I also do use more college mods than just the 48-hour semester mods. I have community time enabled on college lots and things like that. So my university operates a little bit differently than the vanilla game. Coming along, coming along. Lilith gained a point of creativity. I really wish that you would want to gain skills that you need for your major, because otherwise you're going to flunk out very quickly. Charisma, body, and logic. Okay. But right now your needs are going down, and you have to go to class at 6. It's going to say go to class. So why don't we stop doing that? And it's going to say Lilith has class in an hour. So why don't you go to class, and then you and your sister are both going to be gone until 7. So I will jump back here when Angela gets back. So Angela is back from her first day of class. She still needs to gain a skill point. Actually, she could pass the semester without gaining any additional skill points if she maxes out her bar, but... Alright, what do you want to do? 3 best friends and invite someone over. Okay. Who would you like to invite over? 3 best friends. Why don't we invite over... Why don't we invite over Randy? Since we're not best friends with him, maybe something will happen to improve that. And then why don't you come play pool with your roommates? How nice of you to invite me. I'll just gussy up and come right over. Very good. All right, go pee. And you want to be, yeah, you want to be friends with Alvin, so why don't we come talk to him? Make some friends. They're already in gold and platinum. Or I think they're both in gold right now. What are you guys watching? Very interesting, very interesting. Sports. Somebody changed it to sports. Oh, there's Randy. Great, Randy. All right, go greet Randy first. And then come over here and talk to Alvin. You can play kicky bag with him. That's a very college thing to do, isn't it? I think it's so interesting. The way that... Oh, look, there are the Pleasant twins. Ha ha ha. It's actually a show based on their life. Oh, Alvin's like, get away from me. Oof. That did not go well. Why do you want to be friends with him? He seems like a jerk. He doesn't want to play kicky bag with you. He wants nothing to do with you. Maybe Lilith was bad-mouthing you. Lilith isn't home yet. You're gonna join? Why don't you ask him to join? Okay, ask him to join. Ask Alvin to join. She doesn't like Tasha for some reason. Alright, it's 9. Don't go slap your sister. Go take a shower. And then eat something. What are you doing? You're gonna go watch the cheerleader? Okay, chat with Alvin. She still wants to be friends with him. So try chatting with him. And then come eat something because you're hungry. I'm surprised we haven't gotten one of the mascots yet. Oh, Tasha's coming down. As we get more dormies, this will fill up, but our teens from the main neighborhood haven't aged up yet, so we only have 2. But not just as more Sims go to college, but as we get more dormies. So we have how many rooms left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 rooms? Yeah, there's 3 rooms here left, and so maybe in a round or 2. You guys are gossiping about Randy? How rude. Vicky, you just met him, and I know that for a fact because the game just generated you. What? I told you to eat something. Oh, somebody else is going to come eat this. Alright, well, Sophia's going to put out more food, so... Wait for the new food. You were walking around in your pajamas? Yeah, they must think that they're outside here for some reason. Yum yum. Eat that. Very good, very good. So, the college neighborhood, so the dormitories, because I have them on a 48-hour semester mod, the way that I play this is that I will play them until this says 24 hours remaining, and then 0, so that all of my Sims stay on the same schedule. So we will actually be saving, I think that the semester starts at like 8 or 9 a.m., and that's how we will play this lot. We will play it until this is every 48 hours, 24 hours, 0, etc., etc., etc. Which means we will be saving the game when they're at their exams. Not this time, because they're not ready to go to exams, but Lilith. Alright, Angela, you need to take a shower after you're done eating. And then Lilith is not even close to full. Angela, why are you sitting all the way back there? Are these chairs? Oh yeah, look. Like I said, I downloaded this and then I just edited very little. But it looks like these chairs are not lined up to the table. So I will have to fix that. Let's fix it right now. There we go. All fixed. Yes, I know it's leisure day. We didn't do anything for leisure day in this house. I feel like doing the holidays in some of the specialty houses is a little bit more difficult. I think Randy's excited to go to college. I don't know when he goes to college, I don't remember, but we will probably be making all of our teens age up into dormies, as long as there's at least one person in the college neighborhood. So I was gonna send that. Look at her. She just looks like a princess all the time. I love these hairstyles on her. But I do want to show you guys how going to community lots works in the college neighborhood, but I don't really want to send them out at midnight. So I think I'm actually gonna save that for next time. Angela, why don't you go to bed? And then Lilith, don't attack her. Your fun is low though. So why don't you come join Tasha? Although I could take this and say, why don't we work on your logic skill? So actually, because she doesn't have a specific want for anything fun and her fun is low, why don't we come stargaze? So that's going to work on her logic skill, which she needs. It would be better to work on her charisma or her body because she only needs one of each of those. But I can't think of anything that she could do that would raise her fun for either of those. Do we have a... Do we have anything upstairs? No. I was gonna see if we had like an execuputter, but we don't have an execuputter on this lot, which would raise her charisma and be fun. Her body and fun, I don't think working out really would help her. Swimming, oh, we could go to the pool. There is a pool on campus at the sports center, I think. So we may take her and I think Angela has plenty of body. We may take her and we may take Lilith to the pool here on campus in the next episode to get her body skill up the next time that she is low on fun. Because getting her 2 logic skill points to raise her meter is going to be a lot harder than just getting 1 body skill point. There's not much that you can do for fun with charisma, so unless they roll the want to get a charisma skill, or unless I think it really makes sense for them, I don't know that they're going to really be working on that. For Angela, maybe, because Angela, I think, is more interested in being at college since she has a specific career in mind, and she knows that going to college will help with that. Lilith is more here to meet people and to just, a little bit more party. So she is less likely to go out of her way to gain skills just because of why she's here at university. Look at her. She looks amazing. Lilith, I love this makeover that we gave her last time we played them. And I also just love this like t-shirt, this tied t-shirt that she's wearing as her nighttime wear. I think it's perfect for her. She just looks amazing with her black nail polish and her tattoo and her new hair. I'm in love with her new makeover. What time do you have class? You don't have class until 7 p.m., so I'm going to keep you up probably until you gain at least this 1 skill point. And then we will send you to bed because it's almost 2 a.m. But I feel like 2 a.m. is nothing for a college student. Nothing. And then, see, Angela's in bed, and it's 2 a.m., but she's already almost full of her energy. I sent her to bed at midnight, I think. But her energy wasn't even all the way down. Oh, you're leaving, Vicky? Bye. All right, Lilith, good job. You gained 1 skill point. Why don't you sleep in your pajamas? Everybody else went to sleep. And then I don't know how we're going to do Ross rolls in this house if we get them. I'm just going to have to make a note pretty much to do them the next time that we're in the household, because we're not going to have time to do them before they, before I have to save and leave. All right, so it is 6 o'clock and both of the girls are fully rested, so they are waking up. There's 27 hours until the final exam. So 7, 8, 9. So I think we're going to save this household. So there was no Ross pop-up, which is kind of fortunate for me. I did try to write all the Ross so that they would be doable in a college lot, but I may have missed a few or, you know, not really focused on that. So Angela, why don't you change into your everyday? And then you need to pee. So we are going to be saving this house at 9 a.m. So university lots will always be saved at 9 a.m. when they are on the day tracker. And this way all of our Sims get all of their time. When we add new Sims to the dormitory, they will get the exact amount of time that they're supposed to get without my custom mod thinking them, you know, taking time away from them. Angela still wants Dirk to go to college. I think that's so funny. He's not ready to go to college. He still has a couple days left, so I'm not going to lock that in. I did lock in have 3 best friends, but actually I think for her, I'm going to lock in be friends with Alvin. She wants to go fishing. There is a tiny little pond here, so we could do that at the very, just, you know, just an early morning. Maybe she wants to try it out. I don't think she's ever been fishing. And then Lilith, why don't you come get, what did you make, Sophia? Oh, those look good. Sophia made omelets. Mmm. Better than the omelets I make. Yes, and we have to pay bills. I think they're each going to have to pay 300. So let me actually pause. So Lilith, let's redeem your 500 simoleon bill. And then let's give you a 100 back and a 100 back. And then Angela, let's redeem your 1000 simoleon bill. And then we will give you 700 back. There. And now we have 600 simoleons here in our funds, and we will be able to pay our bills. So we will probably have Lilith pay the bills after she eats breakfast. So we'll have her get the mail. I am going to keep in, she wants to go fishing too. That's kind of cute. I am going to keep in for her be best friends with Bo locked in because I just think that that's absolutely adorable. Look, they're 92 over 43. That is so awesome. They are just such cute friends in my game. Oh my god, look at it! Look at our calendar today! That's adorable. So yeah, this house will always be slightly ahead of the others in terms of hours, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. And then, yeah, you do that. Angela wanted to fish. Oh, now she wants to catch a largemouth bass. Okay, you just keep fishing then, I guess. She's gonna go to class at 4. I might have her do some cleaning, because this house, I don't think that they can really afford a maid. Lilith might start influencing people to clean, because she wants to influence people 200 times. So we're going to have her influencing people to probably do her assignments, do her term paper, clean, those kinds of things. But right now, there's no point in influencing them to do her schoolwork because she doesn't have enough, you know, of a meter to even get any more points for that. So I'm not going to send her to the pool until we play again because we're going to save in like half an hour. But I will probably send her to the pool to work on her body skill because they are going to be going to their final exams tomorrow at this time. Oh, you want to be friends with Tasha? That's cute. Love it. Love it. Maybe you guys will fix your relationship fishing. Is that too much for me to hope for? Maybe they'll bond over fishing. You're not undeclared. Lilith, why are you thinking about being undeclared? Do you not like the major that you picked? I mean, sometimes they pick a major and then they want to change it. You know, it happens. It definitely happens. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you'd like to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you back here in Pleasantview very soon.